Mia Trotter. Welcome back to the new and improved Eye of the Needle, where we are stitching facts with fun. We have a new logo, a new theme song composed by senior Henry McCullough, and new packaging of our stories. I hope you enjoy.
What's up, AHS? I'm Briar Rose. Let's kick this off with school sports. It's a big month for upcoming winter sports. Archery started first, with the practice being held on the 2nd, followed by girls basketball, then boys swim, and finally boys basketball. Wrestling will start up on Monday. Now let's take a closer look at girls basketball.
We'll be talking with the coach and teacher you all know and love. He teaches leadership and Spanish. He's coached girls basketball, girls soccer, and cross country. Dan Vargason, everyone. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. I wanted to ask you about your coaching career in basketball here in Atlantic, Iowa. How's it been?
It's been good. This will be my 3rd year coaching the varsity girls basketball team. I actually started as an 8th grade boys basketball coach, and then I moved over to freshman girls basketball with Coach Jewell, Coach JV, and then moved up to varsity 2 years ago.
How will this year be different than last?
Yeah, obviously things are going to be a little bit unique with COVID protocols that we have in place. You know, a little more hand sanitizer, a little more social distancing, masks, things like that. But I think we have a good group of kids back, so I think that they'll do a great job leading the team and make our program just significantly better because of that.
What attributes are needed to play basketball, do you think?
Just a positive attitude. You know, we have a lot of kids that, you know, say, well, I've never played, I'm not very good, but that's why they pay me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my job is to make people better. So if they come in with a positive attitude and they're willing to work hard, we can help them become better basketball players.
Did you decide to coach basketball because your head resembles a basketball?
Yes, we drew a couple lines on it. We tried painting it, you know, one time. No, it does look, it's perfect though. You look at a lot of NBA players and they are bald like Michael Jordan, so it is a trait of basketball.
Do you think you could one-on-one me right now?
I think I could.
All right, let's take this to the gym.
Shut up and sit down.
That was a good round. I think I did pretty good. How do you think?
Yeah, I just feel like I played against the wall.
Yeah. All right, so there's that.
Hello, I'm Shaylee Carey with Fine Arts, and let's get right into information about the musical. Due to COVID-19, the musical will now be postponed a week. Welcome to behind the scenes of the Addams Family musical. Because while many see what happens outside the curtain, not very many people know what happens behind the curtain. Secret tunnel!
It's 7 p.m. at night and we're here for musical practice. It's my day 2 and it's his day 1. Let's get this started. Woo!
Constantly, cast and crew are coming to and from backstage. The crew do their jobs of moving set pieces, grabbing and putting away props, helping the cast keep track of their cues, and so much more. The cast reread over their lines, follow along in their scripts, keep an ear out for their cues, and even help the crew with scene changes and scene setups.
The set pieces that the crew handle are very tall, kind of wide, and very difficult to maneuver. And I mean really difficult to maneuver.
And now here's the kicker.
They have to do this all in the dark with a very short time limit. And I don't mean the kind of dark where you can squint really hard and see a little bit. I mean the pitch black, can't even see your own hand dark. And they have to move the set pieces in the small time of the blackout. A blackout is when the whole stage gets dark and moves on to another scene.
Another thing that the cast and crew have to worry about is the pit.
Hey guys, what are you doing down there?
We're in the pit.
The pit is a square-shaped hole in the stage that the music production comes from.
Mr. O'Donnell guides his musicians in this pit during the entire performance and gives sound cues, different songs, and so much more.
Step this way, remember? 29.
In order to get into the pit, you have to crawl inside this little tunnel underneath the stage.
Molly, what are you doing in there? Hanging out listening to Perry the Platypus.
Or should I say, secret tunnel underneath the stage.
Secret tunnel. Each of the students that are a part of the music part of the show have to climb under this tunnel with their instruments until they reach the pit with Mr. O'Donnell instructing them on what to do next. Hey Drew, I've always wondered what happens when we go through this door.
Let's find out.
Drew, it's a little scary in here.
Hey, what are you guys doing up here?
We're the sound and light crew. Oh, we have to record?
Did you turn off the lights?
No, Xander did. Down the spooky stairs we go.
So spooky.
Very spooky. Hey, we were just up there. Hey Isaac, what are you doing?
I work the lights.
Everywhere you look whenever you reach the set of the musical, there are tons of props, toys, devices, secret tunnels, and so much more. You can't help but have fun.
You are alert. Pointing at Alice.
The cast of the Addams Family musical is so much fun to work with, and to generally just be around.
Do you want to say hi to journalism?
Hi, journalism.
Go see the musical as soon as you can, and try to bring some friends along with you. That was behind the scenes of the Addams Family musical.
HS, let's hop into some school news. As most of you may know already, a student in our school district, Steele McLaren, was involved in a tragic accident a few weeks ago and was sent to the hospital for emergency care. He was in critical condition because of the accident. The school district and community have come together to support Steele and his family through these tough times. Here's what our principal, Heather McKay, has to say about the situation.
Oh, I'm heartbroken, I'm scared, I'm trying to keep a positive attitude. I think I felt every single emotion for sure, and not just for Steele, but his whole family, all of his friends, our school. There was a Facebook page created for him, and there's thousands of people on that. Daily prayers, there's been fundraisers, so some community businesses have done them, other school districts, there's been just accounts set up. I think probably the biggest thing is trying to stay positive and trying to push through and keeping a positive attitude, and if people are so inclined to, say a prayer, positive energy is very, very powerful.
So as you can tell, both the school and community have put a lot of support into Steele and his family. One of the students who has made big contributions to Steele is Kennedy Giron. Here's what she has to say. Alright, so I know you're close to Steele and his family. What kind of things have you done to support Steele?
I started a bracelet sales, and we actually got donations for all the bracelets so that 100% of the money can go to Steele and his family. So that's basically what I've done.
Okay, how much money have you raised so far from the bracelets?
So far, between the bracelets and the posters that Ann Kirshner made, I counted last night and it was like $4,200, so.
Alright, so what things do you plan on doing for Steele in the future?
In the future, I just want to probably have some more fundraisers down the road, maybe even like in March or something, because I know a lot of people are doing things now, but they're also going to need help in a couple months from now. Last Friday morning, Steele was actually rushed into surgery, and it was a hard morning for, I know, me and a lot of my other classmates. So I decided to organize a prayer for anyone who would like to come at 10:32, because I know a lot of people have been praying at 10:32 for Steele because his football number is 32. And so it's just a time where even if we're not together all praying, that we're all praying in spirit at the same time.
Steele's dad, Dustin McLaren, has a message from the family to the students.
Hi guys. There isn't a manual on how to act if your son, your friend, your brother, or your student are in a situation like we find Steele in. Many of you have never seen anything like this before or dealt with it, and I just want you to know that everything you're doing is perfect. Keep thinking about him and the good times you had with him, and reminding each other to think about him. Sometimes people get sad when they think about him, so they don't think about him anymore. And that's not what we want to do. He's going through a tough time and he doesn't want to be going through this. The more you think about him now and go through those sad times is going to make you more prepared to help him when he comes home. And he's going to need your help. Most importantly, keep praying for him every chance you get. The support and love we're witnessing is really helping us through this tough time as a family. When Steele comes home, prepare yourself to help. We're going to ask for your help. He's going to want your help. He's going to need all your love, all your support, and all your understanding, because he's not going to be ready for what he's got to get through. So with all our help, we'll get there. Love you all. Thank you.
Don't worry about like the small things in life and just like live it.
If it won't matter in like 2 years or 2 weeks, then it's not worth spending your time stressing over it.
I would probably say don't dwell too much on the past. Focus more on like the present, leading towards the future.
I would say just make memories with your friends and do things on the weekends.
Take life one day at a time.
Give all you got, even if it's just a little bit, because that will make all the difference.
Be drug-free. My advice for everyone is get out and see the world. Get outside, don't stay inside. Just live a little bit.
My advice would be to live life to the fullest, because you never know like how fast time will go.
I would say don't take things so seriously.
I would just say don't be afraid to be yourself or show your true colors.
You can always retake class. You can't relive a party.
Be yourself. Don't let anybody pressure you into doing something you don't want to do.
I would tell him it's a great day to be a Trojan.
Be kind to everyone.
Quit stressing about the future and just go with the flow of life.
Don't let anything negative drag you down.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Eye of the Needle.
Stay warm
and mask up.
Have a good weekend, HS.